You know that feeling, right? You look at your lead dashboard and it is just lit up. It's a beautiful sight. You see this constant stream of new signups, and every single one feels like a win, a potential success story. It feels like all your campaigns are just firing on all cylinders. But what if a big chunk of that success is just an illusion?
So let me ask you a really critical question here. When you look at that full dashboard, can you honestly, hand on heart, say you know how many of those leads are genuine people? Because hiding in plain sight within those numbers is a massive, growing problem that could be quietly killing your budget and worse, leading your entire strategy astray. And that brings us to what I call the deceptive dashboard. This is the place where your success metrics can actually lie to you. See, unlike something like fake clicks, which ad platforms are getting pretty good at catching, fake leads, well, they look real. They've got names, they've got emails, phone numbers. They sneak right past those first lines of defense and burrow deep into your marketing funnel, causing chaos at every single stage. And let's be super clear, this is not some small fringe issue. Fake form fills are exploding right now. They're one of the fastest growing threats out there, and it's precisely because they're so sneaky. We're talking about billions, with a B, in wasted ad spend and totally corrupted data. You know, for a lot of businesses, getting a handle on this isn't just about optimizing things anymore. It's about survival.
Okay, so what exactly are we up against here? Who are these culprits polluting our pipelines? Let's break down what these fake form fills really are and where they come from.
At its very core, a fake lead is a form submission that's designed to look like a real, interested person, but behind the curtain, there is zero genuine intent to ever buy anything. And the key thing to get here is that this isn't just random spam, oh no. This is a much more sophisticated kind of deception, and it's coming from a few different places.
And the sources might surprise you with how diverse they are. I mean, you've got your non-human threats, like automated bots just filling out forms at lightning speed. Then you have human-powered operations, like click farms, which are way, way harder to spot. And then it gets even more advanced, with fraudsters creating totally fake synthetic identities, or even financially motivated attacks from affiliates or your competitors who just want to drain your budget. The threat, well, it can come from anywhere.
Now let's talk about the real-world impact of this problem, because the damage goes so far beyond just a few wasted ad dollars. The hidden cost of these fake leads can literally erode the very foundation of your marketing ROI. So, you want to know the crucial point? It's the staggering number right here. It's estimated that a whopping 10 to 20%, let that sink in, 10 to 20% of all inbound leads are fake. I mean, think about that for a second. That could be 1 out of every 5 leads your sales team is chasing down right now.
And this is where you see the full domino effect. It's not just one problem. It's a massive chain reaction. First, boom, your budget is wasted on ghosts. Then, your sales team loses hours, days, chasing bouncing emails and dead-end numbers. All that junk data then pollutes your CRM, which completely distorts your analytics and causes you to make terrible strategic decisions. And if that's not enough, you can even wind up with compliance and brand risks. It is a complete systemic breakdown.
Okay, that was the problem. Enough doom and gloom. Now for the solution. How do you actually fight back? Let's equip you with a toolkit for detection so you can start cleaning up your data and, protecting your investment.
We can really break this down into 2 levels of defense. First, you've got your quick red flags. These are simple, manual checks that'll help you catch the most obvious fakes. Then you've got your advanced detection. This is where you bring in the technology to uncover the more sophisticated fraud that those manual checks are definitely going to miss.
So your first line of defense is just looking for the obvious stuff. I mean, are you getting leads from Mickey Mouse? Are you seeing a bunch of disposable temporary email addresses? Is the exact same phone number popping up over and over again? These simple, manual checks can be a surprisingly powerful first filter. But to catch the really sophisticated threats, you got to bring out the bigger guns. This involves things like behavioral biometrics, which sounds fancy, but it just analyzes how someone types. Are they filling out the form inhumanly fast? Then there's device fingerprinting, which creates a unique ID for a user's machine that a VPN can't hide. And velocity detection, which looks for weird spikes, like, say, 100 signups from the same neighborhood in 2 minutes. This is how you build a truly robust defense. So as we wrap this all up, let's be really clear about something. Cleaning up fake leads isn't just about fixing some technical glitch in the system. It's about a fundamental shift in how you view your data. It's a strategic imperative if you want real, sustainable growth.
And this quote right here from the source material, it just nails the core of the issue. We have to treat fake leads as a serious business risk, not just a little technical nuisance. Why? Because the integrity of your data directly impacts your budget, your team's morale and productivity, and ultimately, your ability to make smart decisions.
And that really leaves us with one final, crucial question for you to take back to your team. Take a good, hard look at your marketing operations and ask yourselves, is the growth you're so proud of built on a solid foundation of real data, or is it a fragile house of cards just waiting for a gust of wind to knock it all down? The answer to that question will define your future success.